reason why this podcast sucks and we have no fans is because Rick and damn Duper talk way too goddamn much.
Hello, everybody.
What's up, buddy?
Welcome to Take Warning. How you doing, guys? Oh, Duper, you appear to have gone further into despair. What's going on, dude? Everybody's all happy.
Is everybody happy?
Yeah, dude, I'm happy. I'm happy you're here.
I'm happy to see your face.
Yes.
Thanks, man.
I'm not so happy that you look like you got kicked out of your home and you're just, trying to.
Are you recording from a bus station?
I'm recording from outside Greg's house.
Oh.
Makes sense. There we go.
Perfect sense. I'd watch that tablet, though. It's probably going to get stolen in like 2 minutes.
Yeah, dude. Like, I will not leave that when I go take a shit around the corner.
Yeah. Why take a shit around the corner? Is there a difference between there and where you are now?
Oh, dude. You don't understand the homeless lifestyle. You don't shit where you sleep. But you do shit where people walk. That's fine.
He's fucking crate trained.
Oh, that's amazing.
I like how he's drinking his like little hot chocolate, or
is it hot chocolate
or whatever it is.
Albert, our dear listener, said, "Who's the one that takes a last minute shit? What's the reason we can't be on time every week? I give up football for this." Hey,
damn good
you know
question.
what? It's a hard thing to do this kind of production. It takes time.
Yes.
So suck it.
I mean, not as hard as being a fan, because being a fan and being a troll is like way super harder than getting a podcast together. So I give him massive credit for that. So yeah.
My entire family right now is suffering without Wi-Fi because I should have reset my entire modem before we came live, but the hardwire is working, so fuck them, I guess. Sorry, family.
Damn.
I didn't want it to be too late. Like, I felt bad because I'm with him on this. Like, I hate when we start late. It's not good.
I agree. I mean, but shit happens. It's the life of us learning. We're only we're still babes in this vast world of podcasting. So
yeah, we've only been doing it a
year and a half. You
would think that we might get our shit together by that time, but
no.
So Duper, the house without Wi-Fi, is that like the equivalent of like domestic abuse or child neglect?
He's going out California way. Heard there might be some internet out there.
That's right. Were you wearing a bathrobe tonight?
No, I'm wearing a sweater.
It looks like it, doesn't it?
No,
it does look like a bathrobe.
It's from that company that makes like the pajamas, or no, the boxers, where they're like made for the burly man. And they got the cartoon of the burly man in boxer briefs. Yeah. What the hell's the name of it? Anyways, they sell these like
Duluth.
It's a Duluth sweater, but it's made out of like jersey material, so it's almost like sweats, but it's a sweater. I like it. It's comfy.
Duluth Trading Company, not a sponsor.
Hey, Stoke. I don't know who Stoke is.
Yeah, Stoke. I'm so stoked that you're here.
Hey, we got a jackal sighting there, too. Oh, and I want to lead off the show. Unfortunately, our dear co-host, Joshua is not here tonight. He's having some issues with the colon, actually from both sides. So
and the esophagus.
That's Josh tonight.
That's Josh. Thank you for the reenactment.
Titties.
Very kind of you to put his personal information out there.
The special announcement, we have a dear old friend, and she actually asked for that shout out. She reminded us today she turns 50. Happy birthday, Carmela.
Happy birthday.
Off the show with that. Happy 50th, man. You survived it.
She doesn't look a day over 25.
Stoke, yes, the trial has begun. We're actually going to get into that in a few minutes here.
Yeah.
The listeners want to know why Lee is not frozen in the video this week.
Some disappointment out there, huh?
I mean, it is early, so
yeah, and my internet is like bound to go down at any time, so you guys might get stuck with my ugly mug.
Oh, it's gonna be fucking amazing.
God, that'd be a blessing, though.
I know.
Is this what they get? I mean, like, I thought you had good internet in Reno.
Yeah, right.
Oh, God, pay for
like you brag about how you have the greatest internet out there, and then yet you're like in a cave.
It's where Fios started, isn't it? You have that fiber optic shit.
Not where I live. I live out in the mountains, son.
Oh.
Where Rick wears Duluth clothing, I actually fucking live that lifestyle. Like,
you have
I am
to
out in the hills. Like, I have to go out and chop wood and shit just for warmth.
It's weird up in the north.
So Rick is correct when he says there's no restaurants on the way to your house. Then.
I mean, unless you count roadkill.
Gotcha.
Gregory, how was your Thanksgiving, man?
It was good, dude. So yeah, it was surprisingly good. So we
surprisingly good. Like, well, are you criticizing the wife's cooking there, or are you?
No, not at all. So
there?
The wife's cooking was perfect. So we did something different this year. So we
you glossed over.
No, I'm getting to it. Chill, okay. chill, son. God damn. So we did something different this year. So we HelloFresh had a Thanksgiving thing, so we're like, yeah, fuck it, because we do HelloFresh, so we're like, let's try their Thanksgiving. Not as good as we do it, you know.
Oh, really?
Our turkey's better, the fixins are better. But no, we had some in-laws, family members come in, and they were fucking awesome, dude. So yeah, it was a good time. How was yours, dude? I know you like to cook, and this is your big holiday. How was yours?
It was great, man. We had a feast, way too many sides. Ham,
all the
turkey,
time,
you know, all that good stuff, man. You're always invited to come by. I mean, we actually make the turkey fresh here. We don't buy it from HelloFresh or some website. I did, dude. I cheated last year, to be honest, and I ordered a turkey from one of those highly rated websites, and I got it, and it wasn't as good as just like a home baked, oven made, you know, turkey. So
yeah, normally we just get like the fattest butterball turkey we could find and then go crazy, you know.
Yeah.
So note to self, I don't recommend the HelloFresh Thanksgiving stuff. I mean, it wasn't bad. It's just our stuff's better, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. Right. And that's the thing about Thanksgiving. It's like a home cooked meal is always the way to go with that one, right? Like you can go and buy those value packs from Smith's where everything's already made. You can go to a good restaurant and you know, have their turkey dinner. It's not the same as home. It's just not.
Yeah, exactly.
Rick, you make your turkey on the Traeger?
I did actually make it on the Traeger.
Also not a fucking sponsor.
Yeah, thanks Traeger.
I did nothing.
So I brined it and then spatchcocked it on the Traeger. It cooked incredibly fast because the weather was really nice. So it was actually done in like 90 minutes. It was insane. So that was cool.
90, and it didn't dry it out, huh?
Not at all. It was fucking perfect. Like we're still eating it, and it came out delicious. Like
3 days
hands down
is the limit. Rick,
what's that?
3 days is
you know what? I agree. After 3 days, it's done.
I finished my turkey sandwiches today, all the breast meat, and I've got one drumstick left, and I'm debating.
Yep. But so you're trying to get into that. Josh must have came over to your place for dinner tonight. And
that's why he's puking and shitting everywhere.
Fucking Rick.
Lee, was there enough turkey to go around for all the kids this year?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
How many turkeys did you buy?
Did I buy?
Yeah. And
whoa. No. I went and stood in front of the shelter and got my turkeys for free.
You go to the soup kitchen for Thanksgiving.
Yep.
There ain't nothing like free mashed potatoes.
Dude, they gave me like 3 25-pounders, man.
Well, that's barely enough to feed them all. Is that about 4 ounces?
It is. I mean, I did the stuffing too, you know, and all that stuff.
Did you do the stuffing? Are you talking about after the dinner?
Yeah, I was making more kids.
Oh yeah.
So Lee, did you like were you able to get so many turkeys because each time you went through the line you just brought a different kid or two with you?
Oh, I didn't go up there. I sent each individual kid.
And it was like 15 degrees where he lives too. Like the kids had to walk through that with no shoes on. It was terrible.
Hey man, if you're old enough to carry the turkey, you're old enough to go get it for your old man.
He parked like across this busy highway. He's like, you're gonna have to cross the street, get over there. I don't want them to see my car.
Yep.
Sending one at a time.
He gave the kids a wagon and was like having them pull the wagon and
made
shit.
them walk up with their open-toed shoes. And shoes were talking the whole way up. The shoes were asking for turkeys because they were just flapping.
Lee's up there yelling at the cars, "Don't hit my kids!"
Yep.
Like it's their fault.
No, it's okay though. It's okay though, Lee, because I know
the herd.
I know safety firstly. You sent them out there with the light up shoes so people could see them. I get it. Safety first.
Bro, I can't find those anymore. Payless clothes down here.
But he only has one of each size. So he's got like a size 9 and a size 5. Just trying to make it work.
Yeah. The size 5 has a red sock. The size 2 has a blue sock.
Yeah,
one of
the
them's got
struggle's
knee
real.
pads and a helmet, so they just look special.
The struggle is real because Lee spent all of his money on a nice mic. Like, take nothing.
Hey,
Had to get that shirt.
I didn't promise them anything for Thanksgiving, man.
No, I mean, custom made shirt. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So
Custom made shirt.
Get it at the Take Warning store.
Soon to be coming. Yeah.
Yeah. To
funny.
answer Stoke really quick, I want to touch on the Ghislaine thing really quick.
Wait, we're gonna get into
No.
that.
He asked if there's any way to live stream it, and I'm going to respond to his question and let him know that no, you cannot live stream it. The judge actually ordered that this. What did she say exactly? That this trial cannot be aired to the public.
The actual fact check on that is
because
cameras
it's a
are not
federal
allowed
court.
in federal courts.
Yeah.
So that has nothing to do with the judge. That's just a federal court law. You're not allowed cameras in the court.
Okay, well there you go.
So I did something really cool though. I wanted to talk about before we got into Ghislaine.
Oh no, we're going to talk about that before we get to where.
I was gonna say, Lee, you know a guy though, right? So even though it's not officially live streaming, I know you know a guy.
I know a guy.
Couldn't you just live stream from someone's iPhone? Like get a bailiff to just turn it on.
Yeah. Let me make some calls.
Yeah, right.
There you go.
Yeah.
Lee, do your kids have club feet? A listener's asking.
Clubbed feet?
Yeah.
No, they have webbed feet.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense.
Why would they have club feet on?
What is a club?
I don't
What is
know.
a club foot?
It's a club foot.
Yeah. Fuck you, Art. What's club feet? Do you have that?
I don't know what.
As an Ewok? Is that what fucking Ewoks have? I don't even know.
I don't know what clubbed feet is. I'm gonna look that up. Now.
I don't get it.
So Friday night, after 2 long years of waiting and rescheduling and waiting for our opportunity, got to go to Hamilton with actually Josh.
You can just watch that shit on Disney Plus.
Yeah,
It's not
right.
the same. It is totally not the same. I started watching it today on Disney Plus, and I'm like, this is really good, but this isn't the same.
I started watching on Disney Plus and I lost interest in about
See,
5 minutes.
you gotta
I
go
liked
to the
it.
play.
I liked
Gotta
it.
go to the play,
No.
dude. It's so good. Like that, I love that they actually weave in good historical facts, and they have actors that are portraying like the persona of like Thomas Jefferson. He was like one of my favorite characters because that's exactly how Jefferson came off, but in the 1700s. So it was really cool to see how they
How did he come off?
He was flashy, bougie,
Ratchet.
ratchet as fuck, but really brilliant at the same time. So
took down a Thomas Jefferson statue in New
they
York.
did.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's interesting though, and it's cool that they shine a little light on one of our founding fathers that doesn't get a lot of. The only attention that Hamilton ever got was Burr in that milk commercial, and that's like anything anybody knows from the 90s.
I don't even know what the fuck you're talking
I don't
about.
even know
The
what that
milk
was.
commercial. Yeah, who shot? Remember the guy calls in and he's eating a
The
peanut butter sandwich,
Aaron
and they're like, "Who shot Hamilton?" And he's like, "Burr," because his mouth's full of peanut butter and he didn't
I
have
don't
milk.
get it.
Nope, never.
He meant
saw
to
it.
say Aaron
No, I never
Burr.
saw it. Yeah.
It's literally one of the most important commercials of the 1990s.
It wasn't important, but it was one of the like
Brilliant.
got milk commercials.
No.
first one that
What
you know.
about the Briars dancing grandpa? That was maybe the most important 90s.
No.
commercial.
Actually, I take that back. It's the Magic Mountain Old Man
I don't know. I don't.
The dancing old man.
Oh my god.
from Magic Mountain.
Mm-mm.
Din, 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 and he's just like old as shit doing like the Macarena.
No,
I
see,
like-
that's not. That wasn't as good as the Briars commercial. The Briars commercial had that. It was like the what's that movie? Risky Business, where Tom Cruise goes through, dancing in the hallway, in between the hallway thing.
In his
And it's
underwear.
this old man walking by in his walker, and he's all slow moving. And then Grandma's like, "Hey, we're having Briar's ice cream for dessert." And then he does like this dance move, and then he does the splits, and then he gets back up and he starts walking all slow.
No.
It's great commercial.
All right,
Great
I
commercial.
don't
No.
even know what you're talking about.
How about the old stovetop commercials? What do you guys have?
Oh,
for
yeah.
dinner? Stovetop. Oh, I'll be there.
Mom. Okay, I do remember those. Those were good.
I like how we say the most important commercials. Like any commercial is fucking important. It's not.
Yeah.
No, those were life changing.
They were.
They were life changing.
Do you remember Gushers fruit chews? Like the heads were exploding?
Or the Kool-Aid Man.
Oh
yeah.
that was good. busting through the wall. Or
he was a fucking ripoff.
I'm not sure if this was 80s or 90s, but Snap Into Slim Jim. Oh yeah.
No, that might be the most influential of my life.
Yeah.
Because I love Macho Man that much.
So
you're like my wedding, kids, the Macho Man Slim Jim commercials. Yeah.
So there was just a really loud smack in the background over here at my house, right? And I couldn't figure out what it was for the life of me. I'm the only one here.
Was it a ghost?
No. I just heard something go, right? And then I get a notification on my phone that says my Amazon package has been delivered.
Oh shit! Oh,
so I'm pretty sure the fucker threw it at the door and then walked away.
Awkward, not a sponsor.
On a good day, it's like, fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Just throws it.
God, I come here so much.
Quit ordering shit. Blanket, you asshole.
Oh man!
Nobody needs this many condoms.
Yeah, I do.
He's like, son of a bitch! I always tell him I got to be there by 8. It's 7:20.
Running my own
son of a bitch.
Chicago school over here.
So now what I want you to do, Lee, is just go ahead and take the headphones off. Go to your door, bring your package in, and then open it up in front of us so we can see what you got.
Live on air.
Live on air.
Hello, Robert used them.
I got
The
this.
suspense is killing me. Us.
Yeah. All right. So
while he's doing that,
do we want to talk about Ghislaine now?
Well, I want to wait for Lee to come back because he was kind of engaged in that one.
He's really but he doesn't know anything about it. He actually
what do you guys think? What do you think is in the box?
What's in the box?
Knowing Lee, it's probably either a video game or some type of.
Who the fuck?
That's a pretty big box. It might be a PlayStation 5.
Oh, that is a fleshlight.
So far we have PS5, Fleshlight, and fucking an Xbox, Lee. So
who said Fleshlight?
I did.
God damn it.
I'm gonna say some kind of collectible.
From Amazon?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's not really a place you'd get a collectible.
Yeah,
I like how the box is already open too.
Or perhaps it could be a gift for one of his many.
Robert Used said it's a butt plug of the month.
So here is
I caused the electronic
Turtle Beach headset for one of my children.
Oh, nice. So they can't hear you making more babies?
We got another Turtle Beach headset for the other kid.
Oh my god!
So he also can't hear you making more babies.
Nope.
Good Christmas, huh?
What is it?
Black Friday, baby.
Wait, do the kids watch this podcast?
Yeah.
No, they're 8 and 6, so I hope not.
Yeah.
They
if
are
you're
about
listening
that age.
right now, boys, cock.
Yep.
All right, there we go.
All right. And now we got one final box that's inside the other box.
That's the fleshlight. Can you get a fleshlight on Amazon?
This is energy drinks.
No.
It's nothing special. I forgot that I ordered those, to be honest
A
with you.
little something for them, something for me.
Don't you kind of love it when you order stuff from Amazon and then you forget about it and then it's like a second gift?
Yeah. It's kind of like finding $1 in your pocket after you haven't worn that coat in 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but $1 doesn't mean shit anymore.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Inflation.
$1 goes a long way.
Thanks, I'm vaccinated.
All right, let's move on into the heavy topics.
You're gonna lead this one, right, dude?
Oh,
I have no idea what's going on with this.
All right, so I have
know
4
it started
takeaways
today.
from the trial. If you want to go through that,
The Four Horsemen.
According to the New York Times, the jury's going to hear the story of Jane from the first day of trial today.
Okay.
Jane Doe.
One of the
She was 14 when she met Mr. Epstein.
Yeah.
So they're going to use that as evidence. The defense is going to try and show that the 4 accusers' memories that they're using are all unreliable. So one side's going to try and show how Miss Maxwell normalized this abusive sexual conduct, with all these kids. And the other side's going to say, but her sources are unreliable. Who's to say that actually happened? That's a smart move.
The defense's case is la 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 la.
So the other defensive strategy that's being put out there is they want to scapegoat Epstein. So what the hell was that?
Sorry, I was doing something.
So yeah, they want to shift the blame to Epstein and take it off of her. That's their other goal in this trial.
Is on Epstein. She's
complicit.
Of his,
yeah,
but I mean, she also has some liability in this, of course. So
yeah, it's they did use the first witness that they did use today was a pilot, one of Mr. Epstein's pilots, just to kind of set the scene of how they handled their stuff. He said that he was explaining that the relationship between Epstein and Maxwell was very couple-ish, like they actually had a real relationship. So that she was very ingrained in his life, and that's what they were trying to use with him.
Okay.
Trying to show that partners in crime thing, right?
But I mean, if I was a defense, I would just blatantly say that Epstein was never convicted of anything. So just by connecting her to Epstein really doesn't make her guilty of anything because he was never convicted.
True.
But he was arrested.
He was arrested, but never convicted. He never stood trial. He committed suicide.
Well, he couldn't make it that far.
Suicide prior, right?
Yeah. Surprised Maxwell's still alive, to be honest with you.
Oh, I am too. But I think the murderous assassins kind of got scared when we all figured it out and like, oh no way did he commit suicide. And they're like, we can't hit this one twice. So instead, I don't know if this is true or not, Rick. You're our trial lawyer expert.
I'm looking it up right now.
But here's what I heard is that some of this stuff will be redacted. So not everything will be presented to us word for word, and that they're actually going to be taking some names out of it for privacy reasons.
They pretty much already have.
Checking that right now.
And so I have serious concerns around that because that's just the elites. And I also think that they're going to do a really good job of dancing around any of the Johns. I don't think that they're actually going to bring anybody's names up, anybody who's significant into the trial. It's going to be a nothing burger, I think. I don't think anybody's going to go down for it. I really don't, outside of Ghislaine. I think it's almost, and I hate to say this about our car system, but it's almost just pageantry. And we'll see if I'm wrong or right. But I would be highly surprised if we see a Clinton name or a Trump name or even the royal family. Nobody's going to go down on this.
No.
I'll tell you that. I just checked it on Reuters, and I dropped the link into our live stream. The judge presiding over the Maxwell trial has not issued a gag order. The news of redacted information in the trial is actually months old news, and that was when
back in July.
Yeah, someone was trying to get a gag order, right?
No, July the gag order was denied.
Yeah,
and then
exactly.
Recently there was a gag order.
It was also denied.
That was denied. Okay.
Yeah, so there's no gag order, and the press is free to sit in the courtroom and observe all proceedings, all spectators. So they can report on what they see fully. So if there's a list, if there's a name that's dropped, the only reason you're going to hear a reporter not do it is because somebody owns something.
I don't even think the names will be mentioned in the court.
I don't think so either, to be honest with you. I don't know. The
focus is on her. We're going to be told that the focus is on her. They're not the ones on trial, and that we need to focus on the defendant themselves, right?
And the thing, you're right. She is the one on trial, but that doesn't mean that we shouldn't pursue every piece of shit. So how do we do this? Like, do they offer a plea deal for her and say, look, just give us a list, let us pursue it, and you'll get less time?
They had to go through the image of a trial. They knew a plea deal would also cause too much of speculation out there. Too many people, just conspiracy theories. So they had to go through the trial. If I'm wrong, I hope I'm wrong. I really do hope I'm wrong. But I don't think that our elites will allow this to happen. I don't think that any of these names will be released. The fucking judge might be in on it. Fucking probably went to Pedophile Island. I don't know. I don't know who she is. I don't know shit about her. Jesus. She's probably fucking Ghislaine Maxwell's niece.
She's fucking named in there somewhere.
All right.
She is actually Jeffrey Epstein.
Oh,
so this is what's going to happen. Trump's going to, be back in office in 2024, and then whatever happens to Maxwell, he'll just pardon her. And there you go.
Trump won't be in.
He won't be in office in 2024.
No,
shut up, God.
Oh my God.
Trump didn't pardon anybody.
So serious.
Trump didn't pardon anybody that he should have. Julian Assange is still in fucking prison, man.
He pardoned his peeps.
Yeah.
Tiger King's still in jail.
He pardoned some Beyonce's friends. He pardoned.
No, it wasn't Beyonce. It was Kim Kardashian.
Oh, Kim K. Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's it. We didn't get anybody of note. I mean, Julian Assange needs to be let out, man. Free Julian.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean,
Yeah.
What is Duper drinking? That's the
I don't
story.
know. What are you drinking?
Tea.
You know, Hitler wasn't a bad guy. Like, what the hell is happening to Duper tonight?
Well,
I know you didn't say that. I know you didn't say that.
What?
Just say.
Okay.
Like,
First off, I'm going to take that as a soundbite. Mark the time, Greg.
Yes. The time is 25:10. I got it.
Are you comparing Julian Assange to Adolf Hitler?
is that a thing? How would you compare him?
I don't know. You just did that.
That's a weird thing. Like, how do you do that? Hey, all right, Duper, let's just stop right now. 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon, Julian Assange, and Hitler.
Oh God.
Okay.
How are they the same?
You're the one that made the connection.
Germany.
Go for it, buddy.
Are they both from Germany?
Well, okay, so we can say that they both breathe air, right?
They're both European.
We can
sure.
assume that they both have penises.
Okay, so we got 2.
They wear clothing.
3.
They wear clothing,
4.
right?
4.
Both
pasty white.
Pasty white
All
guys.
right, 5.
White guys.
We got 5.
They drove cars.
Done. 6. We got it. There you go. Assange is Hitler.
I feel like we're singing in all of a sudden.
Welcome to MSNBC.
Oh no, he was from Australia, mate.
No, he was.
Yeah,
he wasn't.
Google, son. Julian Assange was born July 3rd, 1971 in Townsville, Australia.
You drop a couple of letters out of there, it sounds just like Austria.
It sounds like Austria. Exactly. They're basically the same person.
Yeah.
See that? We can do that. We 6 degreed it.
Yeah, and Hitler invaded Australia.
He invaded Australia.
So stupid.
That's what. That's at the Battle of Midway.
Oh my God.
FDR was there.
Should we get into the other big news this week?
What big news?
Whoa! You had 5 points like from the Maxwell.
We did it.
trial.
I read them all off.
Was that it? Just the pilot?
That's it. That's all they had because it's day 1. Nothing's happening.
No.
Basically, the prosecution is trying to establish that they had a very close relationship, that they were partners in crime. And then they brought the 14-year-old in to show the atmosphere, build the atmosphere of what they were doing and what they were trying to make normal. And then the defense is saying, all right, what we're going to do is we're going to say your sources aren't reliable, and Epstein did it. So,
yeah,
that's the goal. That's what we're getting out of this trial so far.
Pin everything on him.
Also, you cannot have cameras in a federal courthouse. That is just a fact. There's no gag order. No gag order. You can get all the facts if they should say a name or do anything that we think they would redact.
I'm reading a book called In Order to Live. It's about a North Korean defector. Dude, it's amazing. And talking about her human trafficking and stuff.
Do you read a book every week?
I try.
Seems that
like,
way.
So instead of like Oprah's book list, it's just Duper's book list.
Yeah, but my books are always depressing. Like Oprah's books are like uplifting and fucking human spirit shit. Mine are like, hey, if you just want to fucking hate life and sit in a dark room, dude, read my books.
It's called.
You can totally tell. Like you can tell who's not reading the sad books by the backgrounds and the colors. And
it's called. It's called Duper's Depressing Doctrines. That's what we call
it. I like it, man.
Start a series.
Yeah, In Order to Live.
Triple D.
If anybody has time to check it out, it's amazing hearing the story of how people survive in North Korea. And then just human trafficking is terrible. And hearing the stories of what that actually entails from a first-person account. Ghislaine Maxwell deserves everything she gets. Hopefully she gets anything. I mean, we'll see. But
yeah,
it's disgusting. And for anybody who condones such acts and participates as John's, dude, you're fucking disgusting.
You'll never know who they are.
Besides the ones that we already know.
You know who else just went on trial?
Who?
Tell us.
3 years ago?
Who?
Jussie Smollett.
Oh, that's right.
Juicy Smollett? He's on trial. You're right.
Juicy is on.
Where's he been?
Right.
Where's Juicy been this whole time?
Juicy.
Oh, man. Probably hanging out with some Nigerian
Oh, man. Ryan's
brother.
late to the show on Facebook there. How the fuck is the trial not public but written?
Yeah, hi, Ryan. Yeah.
Well, he's a co-host, too, on the Sports Pod. Thanks for tuning in there, Ryan.
Hey,
is Josie being live broadcast? I wonder.
Is that a federal court?
No, it's Chicago.
Then it's probably, I don't know.
I haven't heard anything about a live broadcast.
I don't know much about Juicy, but I know he is on trial.
Gives a shit about that one though, because like we all know he did that shit. Like all they have to do is present the check, the $3,000 check, written to Nigerian bodybuilders, 40 acts of fake racism. Oh,
I feel like Dave Chappelle already had the trial and convicted him, and it's over. Like we're done with this one. That's 2 years ago. We're good.
Did you guys see Dave Chappelle's last special on Netflix?
The Closer?
Absolutely.
I've not watched
it. Yeah, it was good, dude.
It was very good.
It was good.
Recent Dave Chappelle news. You heard about the high school wanting to name a wing or a gym, his actual high school?
His homeschool high school, and there was a mixed response.
There's a big uproar. So he came back and he said, hey, they're going to do this in April. I'm going to show up. But how about this? If you really don't want me to show up, donate to the school. And if you want me to show up, donate to the school. But you have to make sure you tell me, don't come or come. So basically, he's just using it as a giant fundraiser for his high school. And he's like, whoever pays more money for me to either not come or come, I'll be there. And it's all going to the school. Pretty brilliant.
He's a great humanitarian.
Sounds amazing.
For all the shit that he talks, he's a good dude. You know?
That's the thing.
He could probably raise more money by just doing a stand-up at the school.
How come they? Okay, so that maybe that's a conversation we haven't had on this show, but I know we've all been watching Chappelle from before Chappelle's show. Like we've all been fans of him, so we understand the kind of human he is and the humor he has. So coming from that perspective, and then seeing the backlash, and then how he's reacting to it, and some people are taking it very negatively. I mean, how do these people, these new people, that are either supporting him recently because of his stance or hating him because of it, like how do you feel like you should weather that? Because we just know him as a certain person. Yeah, like I have nothing. I don't have any problems with Dave Chappelle in any way. I don't.
There's no reason for him to apologize about anything he said.
I agree.
Because once you do it, and you're giving into this cancel culture that's kind of run amok.
Yeah. And I think he highlights how much how many people are just pussies now, and they get fucking easily offended by everything, man. Like if you can't laugh at it, like how the fuck do you expect to move on from something, right? You can't be offended at everything. I mean, only Rick is offended by everything, but everybody else, you should just be able to laugh at it, And I think he is. I don't know. I think he's my. I think he's the greatest comic ever. At least he's number one on my Mount Rushmore of comics.
Stand up, yeah, maybe.
No, for both. I mean, dude, how can you say he's not, dude? Like Dave Chappelle show will always go down. At least in everybody on this show.
Are we talking about stand up? Or are we talking?
I'm talking about everything.
Chappelle show was probably the best skit comedy I've ever seen in my life,
and there will never be anything else like it.
The only thing I would critique about it was that it was a 30-minute show and then 10 minutes was a music video, because I just wanted so much more of his comedy.
But there was such good music on that show.
I wanted to hear more jokes. But man, I guess when you're operating at that high of a level, dude, you can only do 20 minutes of a show, and we're all going to be happy as shit.
Think about how difficult it is to create a sketch comedy show. I mean, everybody runs out of ideas, right? I mean,
but he had so many fucking ideas. They gave it to Key and Peele for their first season. Like that's Chappelle. That's amazing.
Like that, good too, man.
It was the first season was amazing because it was Chappelle shit. But yeah, I mean, he's definitely on Mount Rushmore. But I start to think back and I'm like, who am I missing? And I think about like Robin Williams. You don't want to forget about him.
Robin Williams is up there too. Yep.
I mean, Chris Farley, I know he wasn't a stand-up, but Jesus, like Farley was incredible. He was an incredible performer.
I would probably go George Carlin,
so
over Chris
I'm
Farley.
I'm kind of mixed with Carlin, not over Farley.
Yeah, me too. But Kevin Hart, I don't know if you guys have listened to
his
stand-up, but he is a phenomenal stand-up comic.
He is amazing stand-up.
And he does not get the respect that he deserves at all.
So my wife was just talking about that on Thanksgiving. Like anytime she's sad, she puts on that like 6-7-year-old special where he talks about going and send the note to the teacher. And it's the one time he could say, damn. And then mom's like, all right, I want you to tell her she needs to keep her damn stuff to her, mind her damn business. And he goes in there and he just starts cussing like, like you need to keep your damn mouth shut, you piece of motherfucking shit. Like just, goddamn. Yeah, incredible.
Yeah.
He didn't drop that.
Don't get too comfortable.
I've never heard him say that.
It's all good because Lee has the beat button, so we're good. He has the censor button. Yeah.
There it is.
You know who died way too early was fucking Bernie Mac, dude. His shit.
Oh
was
my God.
Mitch
You know?
Hedberg. I don't know.
Oh yeah, I remember Mitch
Great,
Hedberg.
great stand-up comic, man.
Yeah, Jim Brewer is not on the list there, Albert. I'm sorry.
Just because I look like Jim Brewer, doesn't mean
he had one really good joke about Jack Nicholson on SNL, and then Goat Boy, and that was all he ever.
No, and then he was in Half Baked, and that's what made him.
Yeah, because Chappelle was there.
Exactly.
So
Chappelle would have started out, but
Richard Pryor,
Tom Segura. 100%. I don't know if he's on my Rushmore yet, but Segura and Kreischer are fucking incredible.
Are you ready to put Dane Cook on there?
I don't know about
Cook,
that,
man. Dane Cook, he rised to the top so quickly, right? Well, it seemed like he was an overnight success. I don't know how long he was struggling to get up there, and then he was so big for a minute there, right? His CD was the biggest selling CD since Eddie Murphy's stand-up comedy.
Yeah.
And then he just fell from grace so quickly, like on an instant. Now we all hate him.
I don't hate him. I think he's still funny. Yeah, I watched an interview with him talking about how he fell off like that, and he was really down to earth about it.
Yeah, he is. He seems like a good dude.
Yeah, he's not too bad. I don't know if you guys have watched him. Okay, here's another one that's a little controversial because of the jacking off on the phone or whatever. But Louis C.K.
Yeah,
fucking great. Bill Burr, another one that's just goddamn. Bill Burr is amazing. John Mulaney, he's got that good guy stuff.
The guy who does all the roast. What's his name? Can't remember his name.
Gilbert Gottfried. God, I love Gilbert Gottfried.
Jim Gaffigan, another one I'd put up there. Thinking
what's
about
his second name? Oh god,
Norm Macdonald's obviously on because we had a whole episode for Norm. So
chat, help me out. The guy who's on all the Comedy Central roast.
Oh, the dude. He got kind of played out when the roast got played out.
That shit. Yeah. He's still a funny ass comedian.
I know who you're. Jeff Ross.
There you go, Jeff Ross. That's a funny dude too.
Yeah, he used to have a show on the radio too, and they got canceled. He was on the Opie and Anthony show all the time, and then Opie said something that was kind of racist, I guess, or got canceled.
There's always that one guy that fucks it up.
Well,
God damn it, Rick.
He didn't even say anything racist. Yep. He just was talking about this black woman that beat him up, and then he got canceled for being racist at that point because he got beat up by a black lady. I guess I don't remember the details. It's like 15 years ago. Who cares?
Okay, so all I know about Jeff Ross is that he was okay. And he was pretty funny like 25 years ago with the first roast when it was still like the actual Roast Masters thing. And it wasn't just Comedy Central selling out. It was good. But then Comedy Central got weird with it. And I don't know. I lost interest in those pretty quick. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
What's her name? Amy Schumer's kind of funny. Her old
she's
stuff.
not funny.
Really?
She's not
terrible.
Her old stuff was pretty funny.
Now, Elijah, what's her name?
Oh God, yeah, I know who you're talking about.
We watched
Eliza Schlesinger. Yeah,
yes,
no, she's fucking hilarious.
Last Comic Standing, and she's phenomenal. She's a great comic.
And she's still doing really, really well. Her specials are amazing. She's incredibly hot. I don't
Sarah Silverman had her moment in the sun. She was good for a while.
She has her moments.
Yeah, she has her moments, right? Whitney Cummings, she's pretty good sometimes.
Sometimes. I'll give you that.
But Amy Schumer is never funny.
I will say, now that you say it, Eliza's probably the funniest female comic out there right now. The only other one...
Roseanne Barr, you have, oh God, what's her name from E! Entertainment that died? God, she was like she's like 1,000 years old.
Oh, Ali Wong. That's the other one I was thinking of.
She always did the red carpet stuff. I don't know.
How about God, what's her name? Melissa McCarthy.
Oh, Chris D'Elia.
Again, not funny.
So
not funny.
good call, Alyssa.
Okay, the funniest thing she ever did. I kind of agree with you, but the funniest thing she ever did was when she was when she played that skit on SNL with when she played like Trump's press secretary. And she had like that moving fucking speaker podium.
Oh God, Melissa McCarthy.
Yeah, that's what I just said. Melissa McCarthy.
When she was on the podium and she was getting in everybody's face.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Outstanding. Dude, you got to watch that skit, Duper. If you haven't, that's fucking.
He won't think it's funny.
But that's not. I mean,
It's
but
not
okay.
funny.
So sketch comedy versus
Fuck you,
stand-up comedy are two different things, right? It's like Will Ferrell's not a great stand-up comic. Maybe she's good at sketch comedy, but I've never seen. She can't carry a movie. Any movie I've seen her in has been terrible.
So maybe we should say comedians instead of comics.
What was the wedding movie? Bridesmaids. She was hilarious in Bridesmaids.
I doubt it.
You just never saw it. Alyssa brought up Chris D'Elia, and I fucking loved Chris D'Elia. He got a little weird with his scandal because it was a little intense with the youngsters. But yeah, his content was, he was a pretty good comedian stand-up.
Is he named in the Maxwell trial?
He might be. I mean, who
My
knows?
not be going down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, dude.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I really don't want to,
Oh,
but
he's
yeah, I
frozen.
can hear you.
See,
Duper's frozen.
It was going to happen to somebody.
It's happened.
All right. Cool. Yay.
Oh, but your face sucks.
Juicy Smoley.
You didn't get a good one like I did.
All right, dude, you want to?
So-
Let's talk about it before it gets too late and we lose you.
Yeah.
Too
You
late.
still there? All
Yeah,
right,
I'm here.
we're doing this.
It's a beautiful day
Oh
in the
god damn
COVID.
it.
Won't you be mine? It's a beautiful day in the COVID. Beautiful day in COVID. Won't you be mine? COVID corner.
It's just always so amazing.
Straight from the planet Omicron, Percy I-8, the variant has taken hold.
Oh, God.
I don't have any sound bites for this, so I'll just play this.
It's not in America though, right? It's in Europe and Africa, right?
There you go.
Really?
So that's
Rick?
your scary sound. That's all I had.
What
Oh, we lost the
Oh, we
dupe.
lost him.
Oh, did you?
Well, we lost your video feed, yeah, but you're still there, right?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Hey, that's all it is. We're good. He'll just take it to a theme now.
Technology.
We'll just be looking dumb.
Yeah,
It's okay.
I'll probably
Yeah.
drop off in a minute.
We're great
Hey.
at that.
So, dude,
There
get
we
your thoughts out before you drop off. I want to hear it.
Yeah. Well, tell me. I mean, where do you want me to start with this? Because
How
They're
terrified
blaming-
are you, Duper? Start there.
not at all. So they're
Are you
saying,
sure? Because you already lost your internet. So
they're saying that we're gonna suffer from mild symptoms. I guess it's affected quite a bit of the vaccinated people. This sounds like good news actually, and not bad news. If the symptoms really are mild, wouldn't this be the strain that we want to be the dominant strain? Hopefully, crossing our fingers that the initial reports are that it's a mild strain, and this takes over, and then it just kind of becomes like the flu, right?
Hey,
common
can I
cold.
put you on hold for just a second?
Ooh.
yeah, what?
Oh,
This is
God.
really weird. This is really weird to say this, but the recording stopped.
No, it didn't.
Yeah, I did,
Yeah.
dude.
Like,
oh,
People just
now we're not gonna
destroyed
have
everything or
audio.
what?
Oh, wow.
If let's just put it on hold for a minute, we'll piece together what we just did. I'm gonna start a new one.
Oh, now you can't. Now you guys can't hear anything. That's exciting. Stand by, ladies and gentlemen. We're doing the technical difficulty thing because that's what we're good at. We aren't good at fucking anything else, huh?
Just waiting on Lee to join, and that's it. There he is. Now I can start recording. And everybody got to hear that live, which is really embarrassing. And we're back. There it is. Holy
Dude,
shit. And we
were-
lost Duper.
We're good. We were live on YouTube the entire time, Rick.
I know.
So it
That's
was
what-
only
it's
the
really cool.
audio.
Yeah.
I don't know
but I
why
had
you're.
to get it go. I couldn't have everybody keep talking unless we fixed it. All right. So
So hi guys, we're back. How was your break?
Omicron.
Hi, guys.
Duper actually made a really good point, and I wanted. He actually hit on something else too that was a little reverso there. So it came from South Africa. This variant, 31% of the population there is vaccinated. It's a pretty low number. From what preliminary sayings from the hotspots, the doctors there, nobody's getting hospitalized by this. Nobody's dying right now, and they said of course that could change over time, but right now everybody's staying relatively healthy. It's relatively mild. The symptoms are different though. A lot of people are coming in and they're just very tired. They're also they have their sense of smell and taste and all that, but fatigue seems to be the number one, and then a very dry cough. So sweet. So they're saying it's very, very mild. Now, of course, we're not going to know for sure for a couple weeks. And everybody that they've seen so far is very young in their 20s. So they don't know how it's affecting the older people. But goddamn, is that optimistic and something not to be so terrified of. Because that means the virus is doing what it's supposed to do after all this time. It's supposed to get weaker but more transmissible. That's what viruses are supposed to do, right? That's the science that's been taught to us in school. So if it's actually doing that, fuck yeah, dude. Bring on Omicron Persei 8. I'm really excited.
It's just leading towards the endemic factor of it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm not excited about any virus. I mean, call me crazy. But I'm not like, woo, virus. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe if I was like a virologist at the CDC, maybe like, oh, guys. But no, dude. But like me, yeah, I'm not like, yes, the cold. Influenza Z or fucking whatever.
I know. I mean, get you.
You know, like who is like? No, I don't like to be sick, Rick.
If
the first couple days,
penicillin cures it, I'm all about it. Let's go.
It's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. But they are pretty optimistic that the vaccine as it stands is fine. They're gonna have more numbers with that soon. This is all just recent, like what I read tonight.
A lot of it is still unknown because it's barely
exactly.
You know,
we're 2 weeks away from really knowing anything. 2 weeks from now, we'll know if it's worse. 69 countries and territories have imposed travel restrictions in response to Omicron. We are one of them. Of course, we're doing it from a very temporary standpoint. It's actually for that 2 week period, and then they're going to reassess. They just need to know what they need. You know, is this going to be that big of a deal? Because they know they can't actually slow it down. It's already in Canada. I guarantee you in the next 2 to 5 days, we're going to be like, oh, there's cases everywhere. So it's probably already here. Like we're finding out way late. The good news is we've been dealing with this shit for a couple of years, so we kind of have an idea of what to do. Like this is all let's stay optimistic kind of thing, right? I think I'm more concerned with Thanksgiving and everybody going right back to work on Monday because we all fucking huddled up and we're all gonna get shit and vomit like good old Joshy there. So I don't need that. That's what I don't want.
Oh, you'll be fine.
Hey, Duper's back. I think he rebooted.
So, for those of you guys who are listening to this on audio only, so we lost Duper because internet, and then so he rebooted everything. Then he joined us back for our video feed, and we just see his chair. So there's no Duper on the camera, but welcome back, Dupe. Huh? I mean, hey.
Oh, his other point that he made. He said that it was mostly vaccinated people getting it. That's not true. It's actually the exact opposite. They're having it's still the same kind of rough numbers that you're getting from every other fucking COVID virus.
I think this thing is still too new to make opinions on either way.
I agree.
You know, they just discovered the thing fucking a few weeks ago. So,
but let's try and stay optimistic, guys. Don't panic.
No, I'm not gonna be because I don't want any virus.
We don't need everybody to freak out.
Penicillin.
Just relax.
Ivermectin.
Relax.
Ivermectin.
Oh, yeah. Duper wasn't here to say ivermectin for Josh.
Yep.
Ivermectin.
I
was going to see if he'd send him some. He might need it for his asshole.
Might need it.
It's that burning asshole he's got going on.
If he needs it, we'll probably need it too.
I'm good. I'm just saying. I mean,
are you?
So Omicron, man. It's there. Good.
So how the fuck do they come up with these names?
It's the Greek alphabet.
I don't know the Greek. So what is P in the Greek alphabet?
I'm going to look up the Greek alphabet right now. I do know that we had to skip a couple.
Poseidon.
Or they chose to, right?
Poseidon. COVID Poseidon.
COVID Poseidon. Very
coming
good.
Straight from Greece.
No. That's phonetic.
The next one's the fucking Kraken.
So we had to. They skipped. We had already had Lambda. Lambda was the last one we had. We lost
Lambda.
Yeah, that was the last variant.
Oh, that was lame.
No, I'm sorry. We had the Mu. That was the variant over the summer. And then we were going to go to New and U, but they said that's too confusing for dumbasses that really believe in ivermectin, and it would very much confuse them.
So Alyssa in the chat said R. R is Rho. R-H-O.
I think we have Pi next. We have Pi next. Because we're on Omicron.
Pi.
Omicron.
Because everything's like Pi Samanama Dapalapa.
Yes.
Pi Tekina Warnina.
So they skip Nu and then they skip Z or XI.
Zulu?
Or she. I don't know how to say that properly. Because they didn't want to be offensive to like half the population. So they were looking for your feelings. So they just skipped right on over to Omicron, which leaves us with 9 more variants before they don't have any more Greek letters.
So since some people say this is a China virus, like, wouldn't we use the Chinese alphabet and just use symbols?
Maybe that's why they did. Jesus Christ.
This is COVID pie. It looks like the pie symbol. I don't know what it is. Oh god, I'm gonna get in fucking trouble for that one.
And we're canceled.
China's coming after you.
No, dude, I'm done. I'm already getting hacked.
You're gonna Epstein yourself pretty quickly here.
It's so quick. That's the.
Tell my wife I love her.
Oh man. Speaking of next week, oh no, we got another week. Sorry. I'm looking at the dates. I'm doing some date numbers here. Alyssa, that dear listener that just commented, she's going to be on the show. She's going to be on the show soon.
I can't wait for that.
Coming on. Yeah.
Yeah,
I almost afraid. So many questions.
I'm afraid of the idiotic, stupid questions I'm going to ask her.
Okay,
and what wrath I will have from that.
Please understand that I've already said this to you guys. There is a Google sheet, and you are to put the questions on there for her to screen them. We are. It's not that she's going to refuse them. You just got to give her a chance to be ready.
I don't
want her to be ready.
I don't plan. No.
I want her to rattle this shit off of her. Just rattle it off, Every time I ask a question,
that degree.
She just needs to come right out.
I want all her responses to be in the Greek alphabet.
Yes.
Well, I mean, what?
Yeah. And I will use Google Translate to be like, oh. Okay.
It would be cool if she used like the phonetic, like the military phonetic thing where she's like, it's all Alpha Zulu. Haha.
It might be the first take warning episode where we use footnotes for like our citations and shit. Like a college thesis.
Mm-hmm.
What's your sources? Right here. One.
Oh, we're going to have sources.
That's what I said. Oh, Ricky never went to college or
I don't know what college is.
You don't know
what
that
sources?
is.
I went to a college.
Yeah. Does that mean Duper's not allowed to be in this?
I actually know the International Phonetic Alphabet. So, boom, she's ready to do this.
Yeah.
Well,
and the
wait, what? There's an International Phonetic Alphabet?
Yeah, dude, it's Foxtrot, Uniform,
is that
Charlie.
Is that the military
Kilo.
phonetic alphabet? Because I'm all over that shit. But cops have a different phonetic alphabet than the military does.
Depends on the
Didn't the British have like Apple instead of Alpha?
Yeah.
I learned that from a video game.
Or Q is
too much Call of Duty there, Rick.
Yeah,
right. that was Battlefield. Oh shit!
Oh man,
this show just went off the rails when Duper went off the rails.
Oh, that's okay.
We don't know God. You.
No, we do. I mean, there's other things to talk about if we want to. I guess.
How long have we been on here?
I think we're almost at an hour.
Yeah. So, stuff.
Oh yes, stuff. No. We got nothing. Duper left us. We're lost.
For real though,
I got something real quick.
Oh, okay.
So, do you know, like, have you guys ever bought furniture or like anything from IKEA?
I got 10 codes down all day. Boozy Moto.
Yeah.
Okay.
IKEA? What?
Yeah. Have you ever bought anything from IKEA?
No.
And like, you know how they have like different like names?
Yeah, so, like UFO.
So my wife bought these like awesome ass like shelves and shit. And then what do you think the names of the shelves are from IKEA? What does IKEA call those?
Kumquats.
Maybe. Lee.
Oh, I'm laughing at this.
Huh? What do you think?
I don't know why that got me so good. That was such a stupid answer. What are they, Greg?
What is it, Lee? I want to know your guess.
I don't know.
You want to take another guess? Take Lee's guess, Rick. What do you think Lee thinks?
Okay.
Jarl cunt.
Is he a Viking? Well, I guess it is.
Yeah.
Billy.
It's just Billy?
Look, dude, this is the instruction manual to put together Billy. Oh, Billy.
So I have a real story I want to bring up that just came out. This is breaking news out of Cambridge.
I'm the idiot. So
Cambridge, Mass. Scientists say xenobots, the world's first living robots, can reproduce.
Oh, that's outstanding.
It's fucking starting. It's happening.
Wait, what? How does that happen?
They're reproducing.
So they've been masking the AI take over COVID this whole time?
Greg, life,
what are they reproducing? That's the question.
Life finds a way.
Maybe we shouldn't ask, if we could. Maybe we should ask, what if we should? I tried to sound Jeff Goldblum-ish there. So,
U.S. scientists created the first living robots, by the way, so we did it to ourselves.
Elon Musk says his biggest fear is fucking, artificial intelligence.
They formed the stem cells, the robot stem cells, from the African clawed frog, from which it takes its name. Xenobots are less than a millimeter. They're tiny blobs that were first unveiled in 2020 after an experiment showed they could move, work together in groups, and self-heal. They're learning.
Yeah, because in 2020, we should really be concentrating on more death shit.
Why not?
Yes, more microbial problems.
Yes. Why not? Stupid scientist. And their Greek alphabet.
We're destined and doomed from all these
science. Yeah, we are ending ourselves.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So yes, we have sentient life that we've created.
I wish I can have these microbots like injected in me and burn some of this fat and some of these shins away. Ooh. That's what they need to build.
Well, they have that in like all the future shows. Right?
Robots that burn
future
fat.
Shows. The future shows.
Future shows.
Future shows. Dumbest shit I've said tonight. I'm really proud of that
Bry. Yeah, whatever.
Man.
Holy fuck, man. Yeah. So keep an eye out for the Xenobots. They'll be taking over the world soon enough.
Outstanding. I'm so excited. Yeah.
I feel like you are angry tonight.
Yeah,
I'm not angry tonight.
What?
You don't want to FTMF it?
The FTMF was dedicated to you.
We were going to give you the FTMF.
I don't want the FTMF tonight.
Oh, you sure?
I'll take it next week. I can't.
You said that last week.
Okay, so whatever I would discuss on an FTMF tonight.
Stop. Play the FTMF music.
No, because whatever would make me do the FTMF, FTMF tonight,
at the end.
I don't want to do it right now.
Take warning. The following segment is a personal view and opinion that may offend some. This is an independent opinion and should be taken as such.
I'll do it.
Put away your tissues and close minds. It's time to hear the fucker out.
You, buddy.
I was totally gonna do. Hi, this camera angle is weird. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? Okay. So yeah, I was gonna take Lee's FTMF and like totally like go on a rampage because he has stuff going on in his life that he has a reason to be pissed off for. But family, and maybe he doesn't want to bring up family stuff. So fuck you, Greek alphabet. Like I totally don't get it. Why are we even using it? I don't get Phi Zeta Lida. And why do colleges still use the Greek alphabet? That's what I want to know. So fuck you, Greek alphabet and Greek yogurt. That's all
I agree.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
Thought about that one.
Yep.
Got it. I really like that angle, though. Hey, how you doing?
It was pretty sexy.
Angle. So, yes, coming up, we're going to have an anthropologist.
Well, when you say coming up,
anthropologist
tonight, but future show, we've got that coming up, and we do have some stuff planned. I got to order your guys' Christmas presents and get them to you.
Uh-oh.
We can't do the live unboxing on the show. We don't
have that. Are we doing that again?
Yeah, of course we are.
Oh God,
I already have dupers, and I wanted to get it to him before Alyssa came on the show because it's a game. Spoiler alert. It's a game.
Is it Twister?
No, it's so awesome.
Damn it.
So, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna have to get that going for probably the Christmas episode, whatever that turns into. Other than that, please like, subscribe, get on YouTube, man. We are trying to get ourselves up on the YouTube. We've been doing Facebook for so long, and of course we're doing really good with our listeners. So thank you for subscribing on Spotify and Apple and everywhere else you can find our podcast. But YouTube, these live streams, hell, just ring the bell or don't. But subscribe. That's all I need. I'm trying to get those subscribers up. I'd like to change my URL. I'd like to start doing some fun stuff on YouTube.
That's all
producer said so.
What
all I care about.
All he cares about.
What is URL in Greek?
Earl.
Earl.
I just said I don't know.
Thanks for watching, guys. We'll catch you guys next week.
Love you.
Bye. Where's the outro? There it is. Oh, shit. There goes the mic.
All right, everybody. Thank you for listening. You fucking dick, dude.
Let's try and get one more out.
All right, everybody. Thank you for listening.
Rub it out, buddy. Just rub it out.
All right, everybody. Thank you for listening to the show today. Please go to takewarningpod.com where you can explore additional content on the podcast, as well as find the links to the podcast on your favorite podcast platforms. Also, please get on social media. We are on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at Take Warning. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and let us know what you like about the show, what your thoughts are on the show, and what you would like to see in a future podcast.
I get you on my radar, it's a beauty. A little dot on the screen and it hits me. I will never let you out of sight, that's my mission.